Hello and welcome, my name's Mark and today we're back at Thorpe Park. I know I've just done a vlog in summer, me back here, but I am back again giving you updates again for Fright Nights as we're building up to it because it's less than a month away now till Fright Nights. I was going to go Alton Towers, but Wicker Man's down and it's a long way for me to go and not getting Wicker Man. So we've got Thorpe Park today. I'll try and get to some more theme parks this week. And the good news is summer holidays are over in the UK, so it should be a lot quieter and queue time should be a lot better. So this ain't gonna be a full vlog, more of an update and sort of what I do today. Let's get in the dome and go on some rides. I mean, it's 10 to 10 now and security was walk through. So if it stays like that, it should be a pretty good day. Yeah, let's head into the dome now and probably first ride is gonna be Hyperia. Pro tip, this is the entrance just by the toilets underneath the dome. You wait here, these doors are automatic, so at 10 o'clock they unlock and you can go straight to Hyperia. Just be mindful on the left hand side, in the Fright Nights you have got stitches there. But yeah, we're going to wait here. There we go, and we're off. Once again, the Hyperia run is real, but it's quite not as busy today, so not very crowded. There's about 3 people there, heading round. Yeah, we're going to do a quick walk. As I think I can say a avid documenter of the Hyperia run, this is actually looking pretty good. I've had about 10 runners. There's me doing a fast walk. But yeah, should be a pretty good day. Should be able to get. I'm going to go head in the main queue for Hyperia. We should be able to get quite a few re-rides today. Can't wait to get back on the Stealth. Since last time that was shut, and I did miss it. So yeah, hopefully get on Stealth today. Yeah, let's head to Hyperia. I mean, look at this. This is the seed time to come. Yeah, there's a few times to come in the theme park when schools go back, and there's an interim between Fright Nights and closing seasons soon. Wouldn't know how quiet it is, not even using the extended queue line. So I've just been on Hyperia there. I got the first train of the day, row 2. I jumped in single rider and yeah, I got straight on first train of the day. Really happy with that. Then I've just gone back round in single rider. It's now 10:30, so I've had 2 rides on Hyperia. Like I said, these quiet days, now the schools are back, is looking, it's so much better. Not many queues, really quiet. Anyway, I'm just round by the toilet block by Hyperia, and in front of me is Deadbeat, and this is Scare Maze coming back this year. I'm just going to pan the camera around and sort of show you what I can see. Obviously, this is where the Slammer used to be, which got removed beginning of this season before the park opened. But yeah, they're still using the queue line. But yeah, I'm going to spin the camera around. So in the queue line there, you've got a missing poster of missing people, and as you can see on the right hand side there's Jack Silkstone, a YouTuber who covered the whole Hyperia and Project Exodus before we knew what the name was. And yeah, all the missing posters, you could have paid for this on Thorpe Park's website when they were doing the branding and that if you wanted to. Yeah, pretty cool detail there. Yeah, not really too much because this is an indoor attraction. But yeah, Deadbeat's coming back this year. Can't wait. And then we just come round to Super Spark Cinema. Once again, they've got some updated posters around the area. And to the left. Once again, this has come back for quite a few years. It's been around in the old I'm a Celebrity area. Yeah. This is how quiet it is today. Not even the stands are open for like prizes and that. Lovely if you just love coasters like me. There's Nemesis Inferno going up the lift hill. Like I said with Fright Nights, I can't wait for them to come back. I'm going Thorpe Park, Alton Towers and Tully's Farm, bringing you vlogs from all them. Obviously it's going to be very hard to film in them, pre-warning for those videos, but stay tuned. It's only a month away. Anyway, I'm going to head over to Stealth now. Can't wait to get back on this hydraulic launch coaster. Queue times at the park are very short today, as I keep mentioning. Everything's about 5 minutes other than Hyperia at 30, which is still really good for that coaster. Roomba Rapids is shut, and that won't be open for the rest of the season. I was only open for a couple of months and then they just close it. One, I believe it needs lots of staff because obviously they need lifeguards and that to man, and it's just quite, I don't know, I think they just keep doing maintenance on it. It is an old attraction, but I don't want to see it go. I just want them to turn up the rapids side of things. Anyway, we're going to head round now to Stealth. Since last time I was here, it was shut because they have ongoing issues with these hydraulic launch coasters, but I can just see it going round now, so I can't wait to get back on this. So yeah, with the Fright Nights, obviously everything's indoors in Thorpe Park, but I can sort of show you the outside, anything's changed. They've got no new scares this year, but they have, I think, got a new scare zone, so that should be good to look at. And speaking of scare zone and scare area, I'm going to spin the camera around because Stealth's got some banners up round back. So good to walk back in Amity Bay again, because obviously when Stealth shuts, they shut all this, no access to the gardens, nothing at all. But yeah, they've got this glow up, well, they're saying glow up, but yeah, the next event here where they do, I think, performances and things like that. And there's Stealth in the background. Yeah, we'll walk round. Stealth looks walk on, so yeah, we've definitely chose the right time. Now all the schools are back, you can tell. Stealth, advertised queue time, 5 minutes. Let's get on. Considering how much we've queued and that in the summer all round here and that, it's so nice to see the park just walking on. I mean, it's 11:15, I know it's still early, but it's still great to see. I'm going to get a couple rides on this hydraulic launch coaster, one of the fastest. Love a bit of Stealth. Right, so good to be back on Stealth, an Intamin hydraulic launch coaster. Great to be back on that. Anyway, I'm just going to head round now to probably Swarm, get on there. I mean, Nemesis Inferno I'll probably do a bit later on, but it doesn't bother me too much. Like I've previously mentioned all my other videos about these hydraulic launch coasters, just get on them while you can, because I don't think there's many left. I mean, look at Top Thrill 2, King Dakar, all those. I mean, Top Thrill had to change to a Vekoma LSM. King Dakar, no more, that got completely demolished. So yeah, it's sad to see, but get on them while you can. So what aren't I doing today? Probably not going to do The Walking Dead because that's a 2-person ride and there's just me on my own today. And I might do Ghost Train, I might not. Like I say, it's just a filler. I'm not going to do Storm Surge and I'm not planning on Tidal Wave either, even though I think it is open, unless it gets stupidly hot. But this is what I like about theme parks, and when the schools go back you can just tell, because the queue is just walk on everything other than Hyperion, but it's still really short queue time, which is brilliant. I was going to do a couple of vlogs last week, but there's still a few schools which still hadn't gone back yet, so I thought I'll leave it. Sorry there's been so long gaps in between vlogs. Like I said in my previous, I don't usually go through summer holidays. Going into winter, and obviously when these UK theme parks shut, I've got a few things planned. I mean, I'm probably going to go down Monk's Walk, which is the road next to Thorpe Park. That's sort of where you can see all the updates and things like that. Sort of, it's a public footpath, so it's as close as you can get to Hyperion around there. I'll probably do that. If you want to see that, let me know. If you don't, let me know as well, or give me any other ideas what to do in the winter when the theme parks are shut. So, just heading around to the Swarm. Swarm's just gone down and I've just arrived, it's gone back up. Isn't that convenient? I arrive as things go back. I mean, I just saw it testing round as I was walking to Swarm. So yeah, I like Swarm Island. I like the theming, although as I've mentioned in other videos, once again, the fire effect, things like that, water effects, and that over the years have just got worse and worse and not active at all. I mean, I missed the fire engine blowing up effect. I also miss the water pond by the helicopter, all that effect. So yeah, I think they need to really invest in these effects to keep people bringing back, because there's some really cool effects going around. Anyway, Swarm looks like it's walk on once again, and there doesn't look like any other extended queue or anything like that, which is really good. And I'm not expecting queuing much today. So yeah, let's get on the rides and get on Swarm. Right, I have just been on the Swarm. You can choose where you want. It's walk on, it's quiet. So I've gone back row, right hand side, outer wing seat, and when you do the helix, well, the bank down, bank round the bend across the water, you can put your hand out and it feels like you're going to touch the water. Anyway, I'm going to head round now back to sort of Colossus, Saw area and Nemesis Inferno. But yeah, really good ride. They have turned back on the trim brake at the end of the track before you go down around the helix to the left, which is not very good to see. But yeah, I'm gonna head back round to Colossus, Saw, all around that area, and Nemesis Inferno. Yeah, we'll go on those rides, and I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Yeah, take it from there, everything's walk on, so easy work. Easy day, and the sun's come out, so really good time. Before we head round to Colossus, Saw and all that jazz, I'm just going to walk past Stitches and talk a bit about Zodiac, which is round the corner from me. But yeah, let's look at Stitches first. A scare maze coming back this year. For a couple of years it's been around now. Really good scare maze, really good tent. You wouldn't believe it's all in the tent. Here's Stitches coming back once again. I remember this opened a couple of years ago, and I came last year, first time, to Fright nights at Thorpe Park, and yeah, it was really good, really great. You couldn't believe it was all set in the tent. Just behind me is Rush, so that sort of gives you the location of where it is. We walked past this on our entry this morning, and yeah, good to see the Stitches are back. I don't think you can see much going on. Not much. Yeah, looking forward to this coming back. Great scare maze, just around by Taco Tia, which I haven't seen open all season. I think it only opens in Fright nights. But behind that, you've got Zodiac, which I'll take you around. So here's Zodiac. It was a Huss spinning, I don't know the full name, I know it was made by Huss. I know Thorpe Park brought it used, but it's been around the park for ages. Anyway, it's been shut for a month and a bit now. This is like one of the last remaining, I think one of the last in the UK, I believe. The one at Alton Towers shut down, I believe, in 2021. I think it did close season and then it just got removed and then never came back. I don't know whether that's going to be the same for the Zodiac. I mean, the thing I like about Thorpe Park is all the flat rides that they offer, and they're good sort of fillers, but Zodiac's down. Rush is still operational today, but that cycle on Rush has got shorter through time. You've got Vortex behind me, but that's engineering teams on that. And Summeride hasn't opened. It wasn't open when I came last time, which was beginning of August, and it's still not open now. So these flat rides are having issues. They're great flats. I mean, Zodiac last time did make me feel a little bit ill, but nonetheless, it's still good to see the flat rides there. And then on the left, we've got Stitches. The team's busy working away in the tent. But yeah, I'm just going to head around now to Colossus, Rush, and Saw. But I was going to show you survival games, so there's really nothing to show. It's just around the side of Swarm. You can't see anything from the outside and that. But so I believe survival games coming back this year as well. Speaking of scare mazes, Alton Towers have got, I think, a new scare zone this year, which I'm looking forward to, and I think they might have a new scare maze. So I'm looking forward to that. Stay tuned for the vlog for that one. Yeah, let's head round to Colossus and Saw. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you are, drop it a like, drop it a comment, and subscribe to stay tuned for the updates and me going around Fright Nights, which is in a month's, well, less than a month's time. Anyway, I've got a lot planned in October. I'm going to try and get some vlogs out this week or in the next coming weeks, depending. This week I'm going to be travelling to a few different theme parks. That's my plan anyhow. So I should be seeing the next couple of weeks, days-ish, some more vlogs coming out if you're seeing this when this comes out. If not, ignore the last. But yeah, I'm going to head round now to Colossus, Saw and Nemesis. I don't know what I'm going to go on first. As we're going across, obviously this is all areas shut, but that's the Crows of Morecambe Meadow. Sort of doing that area. Hopefully they've expanded it from last time or made it a bit different. But yeah, always like seeing the Crows back. Really good scare zone. And if you're wondering, that's where Saw the maze used to live, on the boat, but the boat sort of, they've moved it away. Still around the corner, but yeah, they've moved it away. But yeah, can't wait to get back through the Crows. And I can take you through that one. I'm pretty sure recording's allowed, so that will be looking good. Hopefully, yeah, theming around the Crows, and that especially at night, great. Yeah, looking forward to that one. And once again, I think Saw's gone down. I haven't seen anything go around for the next couple of minutes. Usually this has got quite a quick through input. But we're going to hover around there. Colossus at 15 minutes. Hyperion still going round.
To brave the force of the mighty warrior, you must be over 1.4 meters.
And here's the Crows, sort of slowly getting ready. Very clever how it all comes to life, though. Yeah, really good at night. Really atmospheric, that one at night. Right, Saw's down. Everyone's going to be probably heading to Colossus. It's 11:30. Time for lunch, I think. Using my pro tip, as usual. Early lunch or late lunch, but I say that every time I come to these theme parks, just in general, because it is so true. Anyway, I'm thinking what I can have for lunch. I'm going to have an explore around and see. I'll quite fancy a bit of KFC, but I'm not certain. Yeah, we'll go and grab some food, because someone forgot their lunch again. Just heading on Nemesis Inferno, 15 minutes, on the shortest ones in the park. Right, I have just been on Nemesis Inferno. As you can see, it's just going to be going up the lift hill behind me. Great ride. You can choose what seat you want on that, so I'll go on back row as usual. Anyway, Colossus gone up to about 30-minute queue time. Hyperion dropped to 25, so Colossus is one of the biggest in the park at the moment. Vortex is open, 5 now. Zodiac's not going to open, neither is Sunrise rest of the day. Everything's about 5-10 minutes, which is still really good going. Anyway, I'm now going to head around to Saw Colossus. The Saw's reopened, get on one of them, and then get on the one I didn't do. And then yeah, anyway, I've just come through the plaza area where the Ghost Train and like Thorpe Junction is. They've slowly got a few little bits and bobs, not even worth documenting, but slowly getting a stage, because I think they're going to have another stage here. Where last year, it was anything like last year, where you had Lucifer's Lair, which I really enjoyed. I like watching that and watching people get scared, because it's like a mini scare zone as well. Anyway, I'm going to head round now to Colossus and Saw. I haven't decided which one, whatever one's got the shorter queue time, but today it doesn't really matter because everything is pretty short, which is good. I'm just waiting past Walking Dead now. No point for me, like I say, I'm a single rider, so no point going on Walking Dead when there's just two of me. Well, there's just one of me. Park openings day is 10 till 5. So you've got, usually it's not 10 till, Alton Towers is 10 till 4. Thorpe Park day is 10 till 5. Obviously check online before you travel. But yeah, really good. So you've got some time to get re-rides, but I will find in sort of this sort of time, these sort of times, and that get to about 3 o'clock, local schools and that start coming out, and you'll find people just hop to Thorpe Park. It doesn't majorly affect queues, but it's just something to keep in mind that people go back to school and then they'll finish school and then come to Thorpe Park. Well, local schools anyhow. That's just answered that question. Colossus has just gone down for an essential clean. So someone can hack the world's first 10 looping roller coaster, or 10 inversion roller coaster, and I reckon someone's spewed their lunch over it. So we're going to head round to Saw, just jump in the queue line. That good thing about Saw, it has got a single rider queue, so no dramas there. So I might hop on that. Usually I've had pretty good luck, especially even on quieter days. You can get on the queue really quick. Heading across to Saw. It is advertised 30 minutes, so we're just going to jump in the single rider queue and hope we can do well there. Right, I've just been on Saw there. Good ride once again, although the headbanging has seemed to have got worse in recent months. Once again, beginning of the season wasn't too bad, now it's got worse, a bit rougher. Again, I was at the front, cart 1, row 1, outer bank, outer side, so yeah, it was a bit rough. Colossus has just come back up, queue time about 20 minutes. And yeah, and I am wearing the Flume t-shirt today, and someone commented on it and was like, oh, I love your shirt, and well, one of the staff were like, oh, I love your t-shirt, and yeah, and I was like, oh, and we had a quick chat about how not many Flumes are around anymore, and how Flumes are dying, especially in UK parks. Abroad they're still quite popular, but UK's, yeah. And then we had a chat about Loggers Leap and the Flume at Alton Towers. Anyway, yeah, we're going to head on Colossus, I think, shortly. And then it's only nearly getting to about 12:30, it's about 25 past. So head on Colossus shortly. And then that will be us, all the coasters done. Not too much updates in terms of Fright nights. Not too much has been going on. So, yeah, there's not, obviously they've got the marquees up, things like that. But we'll wrap that up all at the end. Yeah, we'll get on Colossus, and then we've got time for some re-rides. Like I said, we've already had 2 rides in Hyperia today, so we'll hopefully get a couple more in. I'm sure a single rider queue might pay us dividend as well. Yeah, can't wait. Yeah, good day, good day. Advertised 20 minutes. Colossus. I've just been on Colossus there, got back row, they shoved me at the back, didn't even ask for it. It was alright, still obviously rough, but it's just classic Colossus, power of 10. Anyway, I mean, there's enough said about that ride, good sort of ride. Anyway, now I'm going to queue for Rush, get on this. Right, I've just been on Rush there, and yeah, it's still a great swinging coaster. My only issue is, as I've said previously, it's just a short cycle. I'm going to just jump on Quantum, get some of these flat rides out of the way, and then we might jump back on some coasters. Yeah, I'm going to jump on Quantum, I think, and then probably Vortex. Yeah, if heads around this, because I don't think Quantum gets as much love as it should do, even though it's quite a good little ride. Yeah, it's Rawcom, just doing a cycle now. I want to be at the back because that's where you get the most airtime. But yeah, going to jump on Quantum, and yeah, I'll give you a shout when I'm off. Right, I've just been on Quantum, as you can see. Just going to head round to Vortex now with no queue once again. Jump on there, and yeah, looking forward to this one. I didn't really like Vortex when I first went on it, and now it's grown. Now the air time and that on it is actually quite good. Yeah, let's jump on Vortex. Oh mate, these queues, like walk-ons and that, oh, it's just, this is what I like. I mean, yeah, it's good sort of time. Right, I've just been on Vortex there. I think that's a great flat ride. It's personally gone up in my rankings since when I first went on it. I've made it feel awful, but now I've really enjoyed it. Anyway, now we're going to head around maybe Hyperia, maybe Stealth. Back at Stealth, we'll jump on here, walk on once again, get back on it, can't wait. And I've just been on Stealth once again, great ride. And for the second time today, another Thorpe Park staff member noticed my top of the Flume. OG ride, for those of you who know, you know. Anyway, I'm going to head round now. Don't know what I'm going to go on. I'm probably might get back on Hyperia for the third ride of the day. Might join the single rider queue, get on Hyperia. And I've done pretty much everything. I'm quite fulfilled in my coasters, and so yeah, I'm not too fussed at the moment, but we'll find something to do. Heading into Hyperia now. Queue time 20 minutes. So yeah, really good. Head straight to single rider, although it's looking a bit busy, single rider, but we'll head in. Hopefully get a ride. Just been another ride on Hyperia, got sort of row 4. Still, like I say, a little bit rough, a little bit rattly in places. Not as bad as it was earlier in the season, but still, and when they had the braces on the seat, but still a little bit. Anyway, I'm heading back over to Swarm now. Fancy another ride on there. Like I say, this vlog ain't going to be the most optimal way to get the rides in. If you want to check out them and how I do things, look at my previous vlogs at Thorpe Park and summer holidays, house beat crowds. But in terms of today, it's more just so my experience now. Schools are back and Halloween updates and things like that, and anything interesting. But yeah, I'm just going to head over to Swarm and have another ride on there because I really enjoy that one. Let's quickly go on one of the most thrilling coasters here. Oh, it's an old timer, a Flying Fish. Been at this park for many years. Let's go on here. What a coaster. Just been on the Flying Fish. Didn't go around once, didn't go around twice, didn't even go around 3 times. 4 times around that circuit. Good fun, good little sort of ride. One of the oldest in the park actually. Yeah, good sort of filler ride, throws you around. It's a bit rickety, now it's getting a bit old, but yeah, I enjoyed that. Now I'm going to head to the Swarm. Here you go, Swarm, 5 minutes. Oh mate, this is what I like. I mean, Swarm's always usually has a bit quieter queue towards later on the day, but yeah, I'm so happy. So glad, obviously, like I said, this is an interim before Fright night start. But still don't come on the weekends to these parks, because that's when they still have a bit busy and crowds. Okay, I've just had my second ride on the Swarm, and I didn't go for the back row. I had the outer seat sort of in the middle. I think I pulled some serious G's in that. That was really good. You join me as I'm just sort of wandering aimlessly now around the park, just seeing if anything news caught my eye. I'm not really doing, I don't know what coaster I'm going to go on next, if I'm going to go on them. I'm just sort of chilling now. I've done what I wanted to do. I'm pretty happy with what I've been on today. I've got a few re-rides in, Hyperia 3 times, Stealth twice, and Swarm twice. So yeah, I'm quite happy. I'm just going to float around now and see what else I can go on. If I feel like going on it, like I say, it's quite chilled in this sort of queue times and that. But yeah, I'll give you an update maybe in 10 minutes or maybe a bit later on. I don't know. I'll see what I can find or if anything interesting happens along the way. But you can definitely see the summer season is now over for Thorpe. because they've drained the pool, or lake, puddling pool, don't even know what you would call it. They drained that. That's all closed. Back to the other side, well, this didn't open at all, but that's only because I believe they're building a stage here. They've got planning permission approved for it. We just got to see some sort of development. Nothing's happened. Planning permission was approved beginning of the year, but yeah, nothing's happened. Watch your space. Just been on my second ride on Thorpe. It was walk-on, which was very good. Joined the main queue, 5 minutes. Most things now are about 5 minutes, so that is good to see. Other than Hyperion, but that's expected. And depth charge, that's about 30. So depth charge is one of the longer queues. Yeah, I just thought I'll show you the blades are not spinning today at Thorpe. Don't know why, but yeah, not on. And this Gerstlauer Eurofire, which Portland's Park is getting one of these Gerstlauer Eurofires. So that's should be Vikings Land in 2026, I believe. So yeah, that was quite exciting. I haven't been to Portland's Park for many years. I'm planning to get back there, but I try and get a friend to come along or something like that. But it's even closer than Thorpe Park for me. Yeah, head around the park, see what else there is. Like I say, most things are walk on. Right, I've just had my 4th ride of Hyperion of the day. Anyway, I think I'm gonna, unless anything else happens, I'm gonna probably wrap up this video. It's about 10 to 4 now. Like I say, park shuts at 5. I don't normally say this, but I'm all coasted out, to be honest. Mainly because I did a lot of walking yesterday. I've got more theme parks to do this week because I'm off work. Just a bit on holidays, try and get you some content. So I've got quite a lot of other content to film this week and a lot more walking. I haven't worn the, well, I have worn the good shoes, but my feet are killing me. So I'm all coasted out. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video on my walk back to the dome and leave. Hopefully we'll beat the rush leaving. If you are coming on these quiet seasons, one of my tips is don't buy a fast pass. You'll waste your money. Just plan it right, as always. You'll be fine. But yeah. Anyway, let me wrap up this video. But before I do, I just want to show you the Thorpe Park. Well, saw the maze. You can still see it from the bridge, but it's just not. You can't see it from the park. Let me spin the camera around. So as you can see there, saw the maze was a boat, or is a boat on water. As you see, it's sinking. That's why they can't use it anymore. I do want to actually look inside, just see what it's actually like, but apparently half of it's flooded. That's the rumour. I don't know what they're going to do with it, whether they're going to remove it or what. Yeah, you can just see it just there. Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen with that. I never actually experienced that scare maze, so I don't know what it was like, but yeah, that's where the crows live now, in the Scarefest. Yeah, let me wrap up this video. Before I do, I have noticed quite a few rats around the park. I've come across 2 today, just literally scurrying out and about. So I think they need to get a bit hot on pest control around here. But other than that, that's us all done. Let me wrap up this video, and yeah, with Hyperion in the background, and yeah, let me wrap up this video. Right, that pretty much brings the end to this vlog. Like I say, this is more the updates of what we're sort of expecting Fright nights. There's nothing really much new. If you went last year, there's nothing really massively new. A few new posters around Spark Cinema, and so we should be expecting a few new sort of scenes in there. Deadbeat, like I say, all the mazes are all inside, so we don't know what we're going to get until we get there. Unfortunately, I can't take you around the mazes when they are open, but I'll give you my full review and that when I actually go around them. So make sure you subscribe to follow those videos when I do scare mazes in October. I've got Thorpe Park, Alton Towers and Tully's all planned, so that's what I want to do. I'm leaving the sort of park around 4 o'clock now, and yeah, it is very quiet now. Hyperion is only 20 minutes. Everything else is walk on 5 minutes. No, hardly any queuing. I would stay longer, but as I mentioned, or whether I have mentioned, I went on a long walk yesterday and now my feet ache, and I've got a few more videos to make this week. I'm hoping to anyhow. I'm doing a lot of walking, so I want to make sure that I'm not injuring myself by overdoing it. Anyway, I've coasted out. I think the teacups killed me today. I went a bit too mad on it on the spins, but yeah, really great to get back on Stealth, because last time I went it was not open. A shame to see about Zodiac. We don't know what the future holds for that, but we will see in the updates when I come back on Fright nights. I don't know whether I'll be back before Fright nights. I'm not certain yet. If I do, I'll make another video. If I'm not, then we'll have to wait till Fright nights. But make sure you subscribe, comment, anything. I do read all the comments that everyone gives. It's really nice seeing on the feedback I'm getting recently, especially on the Europa Park videos. I'm still getting quite a few comments and that on those videos, so it's great to see. Thank you guys for your support. We're at the time making this 89 subscribers, so I'm hoping to get to 100 by the end of October. So I know we can do it. So if you are watching this and you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed to see more of this content, more of what I do. But yeah, all that's left for me to say is thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what park I'm going to next, but yeah, I'll see you in the next one, whenever that may be. Laters.